your boy Amari Points here, bringing you a new slash somewhat old. Nah, I'm kidding. A new slash a new movie review. So today I am going to be doing my movie review on Meet the Robinsons. I know this is a pretty old movie. I know that, but it's its 13th anniversary, so I figured why not do a movie review on it? And since we're going to be on quarantine for a while, I figured why not just do something new and fresh, something I never done. So, as most of you know, this movie Meet the Robinsons is about a boy named Lewis who is an orphan, and he creates a memory scanner to find out where his mom is, but things don't exactly go out the way he plans. His memory scanner kind of malfunctions. He doesn't know why he wants to give up. But this boy named Wilbur, who comes from the future, aka his son, as I know most of you probably already seen the movie, takes him to the future to show him that he is from the future. But let me tell you, what I loved most about this movie is that uh, it just shows like it brings that much nostalgia and so much amazing, heartwarming moments in the movie, but somewhat scary moments as well. And let me tell you, let me tell you this: the ending is so heartwarming that it can make you cry. I know I did because I literally every time I watch this movie, I always cry at the ending because Lewis has a happy ending. He finds his family, and that's something to really cry about for sure. And let me tell you, the villain in this movie, he was kind of weak. The bowler hat guy, he kind of has some connection to Lewis and his past. I can't tell you what because I know there are a bunch of people who didn't see this movie yet. And if you didn't, why? What are you doing? I mean, really, if you're a Disney fan, watch this movie. This is a movie I think you'll definitely enjoy for sure. And 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 again, this movie is just one of those movies that you'll want to watch over and over again. The main messages in this movie is basically family comes in all shapes and sizes, and no matter how hard life gets for you, you can't quit. You have to keep moving forward. That is just the slogan of this movie because it's true. You have to keep moving forward in life, no matter how hard things may seem. You just gotta keep moving forward, and basically, it's that motto is practically used a lot in this movie, and I think it's a good message as well. I really do. And all in all, this movie was fantastic. Again, the villain kind of weak. I thought that the main villain of this movie, the bowler hat guy, he could have he could have been more villainous and everything, but I just didn't really click with him. I understand some of the stuff he was trying to do, but he still was a weak villain in this movie in my opinion. I think he just needs some work, and that little tiny hat he has, it's a it's a helping hat named Doris. I don't want to go into so much spoilers because I know there is a bunch of people who didn't see this movie yet, and she was created by the main character, Lewis. I can't tell you what she was created for because I don't want to spoil anything else for you guys. When you watch this movie on Disney Plus or if you have it on DVD, you'll see why she was created and why she has it out for Lewis, his future self, of course, and his past self in a way. And and also the bowler hat guy, like I told you guys before, he definitely has some connection with Lewis. I can't tell you what kind of connection he has because when you see the movie and when you watch the movie on Blu-ray, DVD, or on Disney Plus, you'll see what connection he has with him, and it will blow your minds. Like literally blow your minds. But all in all, the animation itself was fantastic. I loved how they like made everything when we traveled to the future, everything was so futuristic. We had like flying cars and many other stuff that we that really was just mind blowing. It was really mind blowing because the future looked like it was a pretty fun place and full of crazy gizmos and everything and tall buildings that can construct themselves. And that was just something that I believe a lot of people were really getting into, especially if you saw Back to the Future. It kind of does relate to that movie, but somewhat in its own weird Disney way. So when you watch this movie, you'll see what I mean by how it's somewhat like Back to the Future. And honestly, with all the time traveling and stuff going on in this movie, it really is kind of Back to the Future related somewhat. You'll see you'll see why it's related. It's kind of somewhat related. But all in all, this is just a fun, fantastic Disney movie that I believe everyone is going to love, enjoy, and have a good laugh and cry. And you'll realize that, you'll realize that family comes in all shapes and sizes. And like I said before, you have to keep moving forward no matter how life hits you hard. So anyway, that's my rant. On to the positives and negatives. First off are the positives. First positive is, well, I loved how like at first Lewis wanted to give up, but he didn't. His son came back to the past, inspired him to keep on going and to not give up on himself. And he wanted he wanted to he wanted his own dad to like keep moving forward, like he's always saying, along with the rest of the along with everyone else. And the Robinsons, they are just a funny, weird family that I really enjoyed so much. It was kind of hard, like when Lewis was trying to explain the family, it was kind of hard to keep up, but at the same time, I kind of did keep up because there were so many relatives that Wilbert had. It was kind of hard to figure out which one is related to who. Like literally hard to keep up. But at the same time, when you watch the movie, you'll see who you'll see how they're all related. Like when he is when Lewis is explaining them, you'll see how they're related. But another positive is that we get to see the famous Walt Disney quote, "Keep moving forward." Yes, Walt Disney said that. If you guys don't remember, and you're true Disney fans, and you'll remember that he said, "Keep moving forward." That's where they got the idea from, and a lot of nostalgia there, especially if you grew up watching Disney. There are a lot of hidden Easter eggs in here as well. I can't tell you what they are, but you'll see a lot of them when you watch the movie. And also, the message, I love the message here. Again, it's just honestly, for your family may be weird, but you still gotta love them. Even if you're, say, like your friends are your family, you still gotta love them, even if they do drive you crazy. Yes, so that's it for my positives. And on to the negatives. The negatives are the main villain. I didn't really connect with him. I somewhat did see the reason why he was after Lewis, but at the same time I didn't, because he really just didn't he really didn't have a good motive to go after him. He could have he could have been better, and he just could have taken responsibility for his own actions instead of just blaming a 12-year-old kid. So yeah, that's just one of the lame villains. And the hat, and another negative is the hat. I did not really like that the hat was practically one of the main villains. It's just a hat. It's just a hat, and it's just kind of dumb in my opinion. That's practically all I can say about it. And that's it for my positives and negatives. On to the rating. I give Meet the Robinsons a minus, because I enjoyed it. There was so much futuristic stuff in this movie, but again, the villain needed work. He really did, because I really didn't connect with this villain along with the hat. But all in all, the movie itself was fantastic. I loved every single moment of this movie. It's a Disney movie, and if you're a Disney fan, check this out, please. You'll love it. It's been out for 13 years, so you gotta check it out. It's definitely one of those movies you'll love. And trust me, you won't regret seeing it. After 13 years, it's still a good movie. And that's it for my movie review, guys. Don't forget to like, comment down below on what you thought about it, subscribe, and share with everyone you know. And press the notification bell at the bottom of my video to get notified when my next movie review is going to be. And be sure to follow me on the Stardust app at Amari106 for my latest movie/trailer reaction. And guys, keep positive. We'll get through this. And I will see you guys later. Take care and God bless. Peace.